One of the worst things as a print-on-demand seller is when you sit down to want to create new designs and then you just are staring at a blank screen. You don't even know where to start, what niches to target, what kind of designs to make, even what products you should choose to sell. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the best things to do when you don't know where to get started, when you are struggling with coming up with new niches and new product ideas. These tips are definitely going to help you. Most of them are completely free and really simple to do, so make sure you keep watching. I'm Hannah, and on this channel, I share about all things print on demand and making passive income. So if that's something you're interested in, I would love it if you'd subscribe down below for new videos every single week. Now, let's get on to all of those ways to figure out new products for you to sell. Now, there is no mistaking that AI is changing so much about what it means to be a print on demand seller and how we go about the methods of actually doing this business. That being said, turning to AI tools has actually been one of a great sources of inspiration and niche ideas for my own business. There are so many ways you can do this, but one way that I've been using the tool ChatGPT is to come up with great phrases and ideas for my print-on-demand shop. If I'm just wanting to know what direction I should head in, if I just need a little bit of inspiration to help me get going, sometimes I will ask ChatGPT to share more information about what fashion trends they have been noticing over the past few months, what are some big trends in pop culture right now. I've even asked it questions about trending colors and niches, what are great holiday ideas to target. And then if I have a little bit of a clearer idea about what I'm going to target, for example, if I wanted to create a back to school shirt for a teacher, I could ask ChatGPT to come up with 5 phrases for a shirt for a teacher returning to school in the fall, and it would generate a bunch of ideas for me. So I have another full video that explains exactly how I use ChatGPT to come up with some really great t-shirt and product ideas, but this is definitely a great place to get started. Even if you don't land on something completely perfect for your shirt or new product, it will really help you get going thinking about what are some good avenues that maybe you could pursue, and it is 100% free to use too. So it's a great place to ask some questions and get started. The next thing that I love to do when I'm just trying to figure out what is going to be a really great product that I can start designing for and add it to my print on demand shops. So sometimes what I will do is go over to Printify's website. If you are not familiar with Printify, they are a print production partner who, if you sell on a place like Etsy or Shopify, they become the place that you go through to find all of the different manufacturers for products that you want to sell. So Printify has everything from tote bags to t-shirts, sweatshirts, candles, tumblers, you name it. They probably have it on their site. And again, they are totally free to use. They have been my production partner for a long time, and that's why I'm so happy that they are sponsoring today's video. But what I love to do is sometimes I will just go to Printify and go to their either new products, best-selling products, or their featured products and just start browsing the different products. Sometimes as print-on-demand sellers, we get really locked into we just sell t-shirts and we just sell hoodies, and we never think about venturing out into those wider different products. But a lot of times that can provide a lot of inspiration. So I will go, I'll browse, see what's new, and then see if it sparks any ideas in me about how I can use this in my own business. So recently I was looking at some of the new and featured products on Printify, and I saw that they had some really great new wrapping paper, and this just sparked an idea in me that, you know what, this is something that in one of my biggest niches on Etsy, I have never seen anyone selling wrapping paper for this. So I wonder if I can actually be one of the first people that is going to create wrapping paper in this specific niche. So it inspired me to kind of go out, create some patterns to do on that wrapping paper, and then add that to my Etsy shop. So a lot of times we don't really think that we can venture out into other types of products, but sometimes if you're feeling stuck, you don't know what to do, it's a great idea to maybe try deviating and doing something a little bit different. Not only is this just great to get inspiration going, but you might find that you actually have a lot less competition in a new product. So the niches you come up with, you're able to really stand out if you're trying something new. So definitely looking through new products is a great way to find something that really sparks sparks your interest and gets you enjoying the process again of creating a new product. The next thing that always really helps me find some inspiration or some great new niches or ideas is actually using some kind of research tool. So the research tool I'm going to share, it is a paid one, and I will put it down below in the description along with a coupon code. But sometimes it's really what you need to be able to give you that push and present some really great ideas for you. So the tool that I use a lot and I really gravitate towards when I just don't even know where to start is I will go to a Merch Informer, and this is going to really show you what has been selling super well in the t-shirt department of Amazon. So there are so many tools on this site, but the one that I come to a lot when I just don't even know where to start is going to be their movers and shakers. So if you go over here, it's going to show you all of the shirts that were kind of maybe still selling very steadily, and then all of a sudden in the last few days or few weeks, they've had a really great increase in their sales, and all of a sudden a lot of these products have taken off. So what this can tell you is that maybe there is something trending in the media, maybe there is a niche that is just really taking off because of a holiday, but this is going to show you what is super popular right now. So a lot of times I just scroll through some of the different pages, and then when I land on a phrase I really like, I try to take that as inspiration and either use the phrase with different graphics or in a different way, or just know that that niche is one that's popular now, so it gives me ideas of what else I can do too. The next method that I use when I just don't know what niches to pursue is another free one, and this is actually going to be going to the site Redbubble. You don't have to be a Redbubble seller to be able to use this, but you definitely should be if you aren't already. I'll link a video about it here. But on Redbubble, they actually do a really good job about showing you what are some trending searches. So when you first go to their search bar, you're only going to see that there are 3 things that are trending. Those are arguably the top trending searches across the site. But as you'll see, as you start typing in other letters, it is going to suggest you other things that are trending that start with that letter. So if you type in A, it'll show you 3 things that are trending that start with the letter A. So if you just want some great ideas, try going through the entire alphabet and just jotting down on a notebook or a piece of paper some of the ideas that stand out to you, some of the niches that you could think about pursuing today. This is just a great method to, again, see what's trending, but also just think of some things that you probably wouldn't have if you just tried to sit there and rack your brain. Another way that I really love to get inspiration and to figure out new things that I could do, new products, new designs, is actually going to be going to any kind of design site and just browsing what kind of designs and templates they have. So I really love the tool Kittl. Again, I'll have them linked down below. But on Kittl, you can just go over to their t-shirt or their design section and just start browsing through all of the designs that they have. Any of these you could take and use, but sometimes what I find is I see something that I really like and I'm like, oh, I really want to figure out how I can use that. So I will kind of save that design and then try to figure out some words or phrases that I could go along with that. Even though sometimes we kind of go the reverse way when we are trying to think of new ideas for t-shirts, a lot of times we start with the niche or the phrase and then we try to find a design that fits with it. Sometimes it's fun to switch it up and actually go design first and then find a phrase that goes with it. So if you are scrolling and maybe a really retro design is standing out to you, then you can kind of reverse and figure out something that is going to go with that too. That is just a great way to find some inspiration and to see what designs a lot of people are loving right now too. Another way to really get some inspiration when you're feeling stuck, you don't know what to do, is actually to watch maybe some niche videos. Even though sometimes these niche videos are a little bit oversaturated because maybe thousands of people are watching them and trying to copy those designs exactly, I find that when I watch these, it helps me get inspired to create either a derivative of what they're showing or just think of similar ideas, and it just helps my creative juices get flowing. So if you do want some other great niche ideas, I will link 2 niche videos, one that is all about spring and summer niches, and then one that is 10 evergreen niches that you should definitely think about targeting. Those will hopefully get you going and get some great ideas along with the other ones I've shared here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.